Attention nature enthusiasts and wildlife warriors. Are you ready to embark on a thrilling adventure that will make a lasting impact on our planet's most precious inhabitants? Brace yourself, because the World Wildlife Foundation is calling upon you to help protect Mother Nature and the animals that roam this earth. I'm trying to get people to join the WWF or help in their way. My credibility in speaking on behalf of the WWF is the information I have gained and learned in presenting today. I would like to discuss today some main points: animals that are going extinct / wild places, deforestation, and creating a zero carbon world. With my first point being extinction, it's crazy to think about because in the Living Planet Index, which tracks populations of mammals, birds, fish, reptiles, and amphibians, reveals an average 69% decrease in monitored wildlife population since 1970. This alarming decline represents a crisis that cannot be ignored, and it's an urgent call to action and SOS for our planet's biodiversity. But amidst this gloomy backdrop, a glimmer of hope emerges. By joining WWF as a volunteer, you have the power to reverse this trajectory and rewrite the fate of our wildlife. Your unwavering dedication can make a profound impact on the future of our planet's diverse ecosystems. Picture yourself engaging in hands-on conversation efforts, working alongside renowned experts and fellow wildlife enthusiasts. Together, we can restore habitats, combat climate change, and implement sustainable practices that ensure a harmonious coexistence between humans and wildlife. Currently, on the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List, more than 41,000 species have been assessed to be under threat of extinction. And below, we've listed 10 of the world's most endangered animals in the wild. We have first the Javan rhinos, a Moor leopard, the Sunda island tiger, mountain gorillas, the Tampanuli orangutan, the Yangtze finless porpoise, black rhinos, African forest elephant, Sumatran orangutan, hawks, and last but not least, hawks-billed turtles. Now I'd like to address my next point: deforestation. Deforestation is an alarming environmental crisis of our time, stands as a dire threat to the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. With each passing day, vast swaths of forests come down to human activities, leaving behind devastating consequences. As trees are indiscriminately felled, entire habitats are destroyed, displacing countless species and disrupting intricate ecological relationships. The consequences extend far beyond the loss of biodiverse havens, as deforestation contributes to climate change, soil erosion, and the release of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This destructive practice not only diminishes the Earth's capacity to absorb greenhouse gases, but also exacerbates the plight of indigenous communities who rely on forests for their livelihoods. Now, every second, a forest the size of a football tree or the size of a football field is cut down. Forests have a big influence on rainfall patterns, water and soil quality, and flood prevention too. Millions rely directly on forests as their home or for making a living. Forests play a vital role in sustaining human life. They provide us with clean air by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Forests act as the natural filters, purifying water sources. They contribute to climate regulation, prevent soil erosion, offer livelihood opportunities, and serve as sources of food, medicine, and inspiration. Protecting forests is crucial for our well-being and the health of our planet. And going back to this picture, this says 31% of the Earth's surface is covered by forests. 20 million acres of forest were lost between 1990 and 2020, and 2,400 trees are cut down each minute. Now, my last point is creating a zero carbon world. Now, Let's Go Zero is a campaign to unite schools and people to come together to make the world zero carbon by 2030. Now they want to recruit more schools to sign the petition because it's the best case scenario. Because why not? Why not? Because on the Let's Go Zero website, it states that schools will play a critical role in helping the UK cut carbon emission levels. In fact, they have the power to prevent 625,000 tons of CO2 from entering the atmosphere. And to show how the schools are cutting their emissions, I have two examples. One being transportation, which they're encouraging active modes of transportation such as walking and cycling to school through the implementation of active travel schemes, promoting the use of lift share apps among students and staff to facilitate carpooling and reduce individual vehicle usage, and transitioning to electric school buses to minimize carbon emissions and promote sustainable transportation. 2. Food. Signing up to hashtag no beef movement, no beef or lamb served, supplying fair trade food, and growing and using food on site. Now, my solution to help what I've talked about as of now is to increase the number of volunteers, which would result in more production and efficiency. By joining the World Wildlife Foundation, it is an extraordinary opportunity to become a catalyst for positive change and make a tangible impact on the future of our planet. Here are some compelling reasons why joining WF is not just good, but truly transformative for yourself and others around you. You get to protect nature's diversity, global influence, hands-on conversation, inspiring future generations, collective impact, and personal growth and fulfillment. My goal after is to double the number of volunteers, get people excited about the WWF, spread the word about the help the WWF is providing, as well as spread the word of the WWF and the animals they are protecting, and to spread their goals and what their mission is to accomplish, and also to adopt an animal through their site. If these things I've talked about today comes into effect and people help volunteer and support the World Wildlife Foundation, it would lead into simple terms, more trees, which means more animals and less big game hunting. The consequences of not acting would just result in ecosystems decline, as well as if there are fewer trees on Earth, it would lead to less clean oxygen. Now, hopefully I've persuaded you to volunteer and get involved with the World Wildlife Foundation. As my final call to action, please do your part to help our Earth and the WWF by visiting the website or any social media platform, contacting someone in the WWF team, or possibly simply volunteering for the WWF. Thank you, and y'all have a great day.